How does Joseph Parker beat Anthony Joshua? Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. And to answer the question, well, obviously he doesn't, but let's pretend, well, he has a shot, and this is what he has to do. Well, before we get to that, let's set the stage a little bit. Everybody's overlooking Joseph Parker, right? Just about. All I hear, I mean, Anthony Joshua's about to have the biggest fight of his career. And everybody's talking about Joshua Wilder while he's getting ready for a tough fight. You think he might be a little bit cranky and not want to see Wilder when after he's all charged up, having just knocked out Joseph Parker? Because that's the plan, right? Stopped him. Sorry, not knocked out. Whatever happens, he's probably just gonna be stopped, like everybody else seems to get stopped, right? Because Anthony Joshua punches so fucking hard. He punches plenty hard, but not as hard as the record would suggest. Everybody's overlooking Joseph Parker. Let's keep it real. And I mean, that's fine. I told you 2 years ago he's got nothing for Anthony Joshua. And yes, I know he allegedly just had his elbows repaired. Something that's been nagging him for the last couple of years. So minor elbow problems, both of them. So he should be better than what we've been, if that is indeed true, than what we've been seeing from him in the last couple of years. But what's also happened in the last couple of years is him starting to take Vada after he missed that one test, right? Oops. So even if he did his elbows repaired, well, the whole him taking Vada now thing basically cancels any improvements that might bring as far as Joseph Parker when he was looking hot, knocking everybody out, right? And if you're getting upset because of the implications here, I mean, ask yourself this. Do we test fighters because we presume they're clean? Or do we test fighters because we suspect they're dirty? And those are loaded terms. I don't even like them, to be honest with you. Let them do PEDs. Vada can fuck off as far as I'm concerned. USADA, you get all of them. RUSADA, just fuck off. Go kick rocks. Anyway, I'd much rather be talking about boxing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's looking past Joseph Parker. Not blaming, just stating facts. I know some AJ fans, or I don't know, maybe you could say befuddled why AJ's such a huge favorite and Joseph Parker's not being given the chance and much of a chance, and they're hyping him up to make this seem more credible than what it is. I get that. But, you know, we keep it real on this channel. Whatever the cause may be for the disconnect when it comes to those people, we're not interested in that. What we're interested in is why the disconnect, right? The Joseph Parker has a decent chance. He's being overlooked, right? He has a good chance in this fight according to them. And yet, all they seem to want to talk about is Joshua Wilder, right? So, if Parker is such a tough fight, in other words, and should be given more props, and Joshua for beating him, why are we all overlooking him and why are the bookies as well? Well, the answer is obvious, right? Because Joseph Parker's not going to be fighting just Anthony Joshua. He's going to be fighting the referee, the judges, and, UCAD, WADA, whatever. USADA, WADA, all of them, VADA. And the establishment, basically, right? Which is why what should, in the ring, could potentially be, however long it lasts, a pretty competitive fight. Ultimately, we all know there could only be one winner because nothing will stand in the way of Joshua Wilder. And if I really need to spell it out for you guys, well, Joshua Wilder is on the level of De La Hoya Hopkins, only much bigger, if only in poundage. So if you really want to understand what's going on here, ask Felix Sturm what chances Joseph Parker has of winning this fight. Off camera, of course, right? He'll tell you. Shit, Golovkin will tell you on camera. Straight three. All three of them. Anyway. So how does Joseph Parker win this fight, right? Look, he's not going to get a decision, right? We just know that. If he gets buzzed and Joshua just has to jump on him and start swinging and flailing his arms, not landing any punches, just like Deontay Wilder, the ref is going to stop the fight, right? Rabbit punches, kidney shots, headbutts, whatever, man. The fight's getting stopped. Low blows. I mean, we've seen this shit before. Yay, boxing. Get excited. It's Joshua. Get excited. I'm not a fanboy. This is not a fight fought on a level playing field. Why the fuck would I be getting excited for a fight such as that one? Fanboy shit. But basically, we all know Joseph Parker has to knock Anthony Joshua out and not get disqualified while doing it, right? 6, 7, 8, 9. That's what you're going to be hearing basically if and when Anthony Joshua gets knocked down in this fight, right? Longest count ever. Anyway, I'm done fucking around. Knock him out, right? Not with anything crazy like that. He's not going to be able to knock him out. But how does he do it? Well, I mean, he could warm up in the dressing room. Make sure he's really warmed up and hot even going into the first round. And just jump on Anthony Joshua and either get knocked out or knock him out. Right? Or, and in my opinion, that's the more sensible, more intelligent option. Basically run for 10 rounds, 9 rounds. Move back. If you gotta run. Try to walk Anthony Joshua into shots. If he really, honestly, throw like 12, 15 punches, as little as you have to. If you have an opportunity with Joshua getting off balance or lunging a little bit too much or just leaving himself wide open or you setting him up, obviously take those chances and put everything on your punches. Try to keep him honest as much as you can. Right? But don't be looking to outbox him or win rounds. Fuck that. Felix Sturm boxed Oscar De La Hoya's head off, okay? Anyway. And I don't even think Joshua or Parker is capable of doing that to Joshua. Not saying he can't potentially nick it, but you know what I'm saying. Take your sweet ass time. You're in Joshua's hometown. Almost nobody's cheering for you. Let them boo, let them whistle, let them leave if they want to leave. Let them call you all kinds of names on social media after the fight. Whatever. They won't if you do this. in the last 3 rounds, whatever happens in the first 9, just make sure you have enough energy left and don't get knocked out, obviously. When presumably your stamina is going to be better than Joshua's at that point. And Joshua's stamina is not terrible, If he has a tough fight, he has poor stamina in tough fights, don't get me wrong. By comparison to other fighters. But a lot of heavyweights have poor stamina, right? Except Joe Joyce and Usyk, right? So just don't get hit, guys, and this division is yours, basically. Well, and Wilder. Anyway, in the last 2 or 3 rounds, just use all that knowledge you will have gained by studying Joshua and looking for openings, and just fucking go for it. Start taking all the chances and just going for it and trying to knock him out. And that's the only way Joseph Parker can win this fight. Well, there are 2 ways, but really only the second option. It would make the most sense to do that. Whether he is or isn't, or why that might be, I don't feel like speculating on all that. But that's how he wins, if he does. And even doing all that, he just might get knocked out or lose a decision with maybe just picking up the last 3 rounds, Either way, we know what the deal is here, okay? Nothing will stand in the way of Joshua Wilder, and you all know this, whether you admit it or not. That's the only fight you're ever talking about, and whether that's because of the programming or, well, it's definitely because of the programming. And just not keeping it real overall, it really doesn't matter. I think we all basically agree. And yeah. Go for the KO, Joe. Forget the crowd, forget whatever might happen. Like, this is, the opportunity of a lifetime for a rematch. Maybe on your terms. Doubt it, but more money at least. You know what I mean? So, unfortunately, that's the only way that Joe Parker can win this fight. So either he deludes himself and pretends like he can win a decision and he fights like that. He's conservative and whatever. Or he does basically what I said. He's not going to be breaking the bigger man down by just exchanging punches with him. You know what I mean? He's not. He's going to have to wear him out, frustrate him, let Anthony Joshua use his legs a lot and hands. And the crowd's going to be booing and whistling, and the pressure's on Joshua. Lots of pressure. Let him throw all the punches. Fuck it, man. Just let him throw all the punches. Just counter his ass. So that he's tentative about even throwing, and he's tense, and he's thinking, and that'll wear him out even more. And the crowd will be egging him on to go after you and throw punches and give him a show. Let that work in your favor, man. And then take your risks later in the fight, where hopefully you have more energy than he does. But hey, what do I know, right? Right.